Today's Teacher Spotlight is my teacher, Mr. Ken.
My favorite thing about being in Mr. Ken's class is all the things that we get to learn and how relatable he is.
I know that when he's teaching the class, I know he's gonna make learning about God fun.
Middle school is the, if I can say it this way, the perfect age. They're bombarded with knowledge and bombarded with truth, but it's got a little bit of a spin on it. Part of my call is making sure they are equipped with the truth so that they can fight back against those things that come at them that have a little bit of a slant or a little bit of a spin to what the real truth is.
My favorite thing about being in Mr. Ken's class is how he's understanding and he tells us about the real world while connecting it to the Bible at the same time, and it makes it really fun.
It's really fun to learn. He makes everything easy to understand, and that I get a lot from what he teaches.
My favorite thing is definitely how welcoming he is and how he relates to us like in our everyday life.
The Lord has given me two passions: encouraging men. The other is building and equipping youth. So I grabbed at the opportunity, ran to the opportunity of being able to be a part of this ministry called CMY and leveling these kids up to where it is that God has called them to be.
My favorite thing about being in Mr. Ken's class is how he like includes everybody in like a conversation, doesn't leave anybody out.
My favorite thing about being in Mr. Ken's class is how relatable and how I can how deep into he goes into his lesson, but how it's also Bible related and is connected to the world.
They are called to be not the leaders of the future, but the leaders of today. God has a plan and a purpose for all of us. And it doesn't start till they hit their 30s. No, it starts right now.
If I had to describe Mr. Ken in one word, it would be the word chill.
Probably would be real.
The word that describes Mr. Ken is thoughtful.
One word that I would use to describe Mr. Ken is that he is informative.
Typically, we take the lesson and I'll make it real and to where they are today, sort of spin it so they can sort of relate to it.
If I had to describe Mr. Ken in one word, it would be reliable.
Understanding.
Understanding, because he understands what we have as a different generation, but he's also easygoing and he can help us with challenges that we have today.
I would love to add, just for those folks who don't know who CMY is, it is truly a blessing what St. James has built, what Minister Warren and his team has built in CMY. Many churches will try to take first century scripture and try to fit the youth into first century, but no, Minister Warren has figured out a way to take first century scripture, the book of Acts, and apply it to the 21st century. And that has really equipped our youth to go out and be who God has called them to be. So that's what keeps me coming back.
Thanks for all you do.
Thank you, Mr. Ken.
Thank you, Mr. Ken.
Thanks, Mr. Ken, for all you do for us.
Thank you, Mr. Ken.
Thanks, Mr. Ken.
Thanks for all you do, Mr. Ken. I really appreciate it.